Jonathan Loaisiga gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch. The pitching hitter's inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that Isaac Cloven is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In there, strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Luis Matos. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
A ball and no strikes. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Bonds now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Stepping up now, Israel Pineda. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Drew Mendoza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Johnny Hill, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate now, Henry Becerra, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Giselle Antuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity. Now in the box, Drew Waters. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Triston Casas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count offering on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding in, Austin Allen trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding into the box, Shervyen Newton, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Juan Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Now at the plate, Hudson Potts.
Leading off for the Reds.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hudson Potts.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth.
Up next for the Rays, Orelvis Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here it comes. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Cesar Maraville. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth. All set for the start of the fourth. Now to the plate, Willy Adames. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fly ball right down the line in left. In the bullpen area, he squeezes it to record the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Israel Pineda. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Drew Mendoza.
Drew Mendoza.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. A home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
To the plate now, Johnny Hill.
Designated hitter.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. And it's 1-1. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Coming to the plate now, Luis Matos. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Hit for Tampa Bay.
So striding forward now, Dylan Carlson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches. 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's one of those, how could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Henry Becerra. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Yusel Antuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into right field, that's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Shervian Newton. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate, Juan Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready once again, Israel Pineda. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Just short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in and looking for more, Drew Mendoza.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Drew Waters.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but You got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Tristan Casas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Austin Allen. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the end. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, Shervian Newton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Nope. 1-1.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Becerra stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out toward shallow right. Carlson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left. Digging in now, Hudson Potts will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orelvis Martinez. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in on to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Cesar Maravil. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. Ready now, Juan Reyes. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Willy Adames, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Israel Pineda. And she'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Popped him up. Martinez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Drew Mendoza will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Leading off the inning, Luis Matos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Luis Matos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Carlson.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball called for strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second.
So now to the plate, Drew Waters, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hits this one hard the other way. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Henry Becerra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Waters is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, second baseman, Yasel.
Ready for another shot now. Yasel Antuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third base.
Now at the plate, Shervian Newton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Popped him up. Potts is there for it. And the inning is over. So striding in, Tristan Casas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And there's one away. Into the box now, Austin Allen. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now that.
In now, Hudson Potts. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Kyle Crick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The right field. 1-2.
The stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out. Striding in now for the Nats, Willy Adames, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Orelvis Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Maravil. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
1-1 the count. And that misses. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they destroyed the Rays 8-2. They have now tied the series at 3 games apiece and forced a decisive Game 7. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
Batting second. The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. Dennis has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And with an ERA in the fives, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Count now a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there. Stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball. And now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
One strike.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1 the count now. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Triston Casas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looking at his career totals, Casas is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He waits, now the pitch.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ian Happ becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Austin Allen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box, Drew Mendoza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
To the plate now, Henry Becerra. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3-1 here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fouled off. Pineda at second, Hill at first, 1 gone. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Giselle Antuna. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Are trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Orelvis Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The second baseman, Caesar.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 19. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more. Now batting, Shervian Newton. As we are.
The third baseman, number 3, Shervian Newton.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Juan Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Reyes just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Willy Adames. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Israel Pineda, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Pineda, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Luis Matos. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1 the count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line towards center field. Becerra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Tristan Casas. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for 10. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game.
The 1-0 home. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Martinez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Becerra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Giselle Antuna, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. A pause, and the 0-2.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Orelvis Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Hard hit ball to short. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Shervian Newton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Reyes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Matos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1.
The second baseman.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 19. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now
Ready for another chance? Luis Matos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Now the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays strand. Eliezer Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
Leading off the inning, Willy Adames, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole. Here it comes.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Drew Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Johnny Hill. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Domingo Robles enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36, Domingo Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your...
He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Back up the middle. Adames brings it in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. A double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Behind 0-2 now. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
The center fielder, Henry Rivera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Matos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Last half of the seventh here.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball is taken but catches the outer third. And he lays off for ball 1. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this one bounds around against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now that.
Wow, he almost.
For LV, Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Ball 2 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To 2 and 2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So 3-2 one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So digging in now, Cesar Maravilla. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now
back.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Andres Munoz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 1 left for Tampa. Vladimir Ojeda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Juan Reyes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Kirby Lang will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Kirby Lang.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Lang heads for the plate. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Israel Pineda. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Kirby Lang remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Leading off the inning, Luis Matos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's in there for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Amir Garrett comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
50, Amir Garrett.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Garrett is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2. Nope.
Misses, ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
So stepping in, Austin Allen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Strike called, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Full count, 3-2. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good battle, count remains full. Popped him up. Mendoza moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays leave him loaded. Still a 3-2 ball game. Johnny Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter, number
digging
7,
in, Johnny Hill.
Johnny Hill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High chopper over to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping up now, Henry Becerra. Now here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning.
Leading up for the Reds, the shortstop,
here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now in the box, Cesar Maraville. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lang is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Digging in, Luis.
Next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Luis Mesa.
Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled away. He set the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer's supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well of 14. I'd be looking deep.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's the first pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves.
Luis Alessio takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Left side, but well fouled.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yoni Hernandez will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 54, Yoni Hernandez.
And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing. The pitch. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And now for Washington, Sherbian Newton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Into the box, Kirby Lang. First pitch of the at-bat. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Ready for the bottom of the...
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Justin Brown comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And that's taken for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Austin Allen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they can potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way. Ryan Tapia takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Striding in, Juan Soto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in, Willy Adames. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Israel Pineda. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle of the other.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Up next for the Rays, Yoni Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Luis Matos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. Now at the plate, Drew Mendoza. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the...
Stepping in now, Johnny Hill. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounded back up the middle, reined in to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So base is empty now. The double play, and next it'll be the outfielder Henry Becerra. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
The right fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1.
Hey!
bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. This one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Becerra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Tristan Casas. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Ian Happ is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. Newton over to his right, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs. So striding forward now, Shervian Newton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Digging into William Paulson. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Elliot Ramos will come on now and pinch run here. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right, and it's now 5-3.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Tim Cate enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 36.
Into the box, Willy Adames. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And look. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch of the at-bat.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Drew Mendoza will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. On On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. At the plate, Yusel Antuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. For the third, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across.
Your attention, please. This game's defensively for the Nationals. Now playing right
to the plate now, Austin Allen. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Settling in now.
Shortstop, LB Martinez.
Isaac Clovin enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Isaac Clovin.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Yoni Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 15 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.